It is widely accepted that in order to bring Europe back to growth, we need more jobs and more entrepreneurs. SCIENT is a European university and business alliance that aims to foster young scientists and entrepreneurial spirit. With us in the studio, Dr. Silvia Hadjichristodoulou and Mr. Paris Somas. Welcome both to our studio.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Dr. Hadjichristodoulou, can you introduce us to the program and its aims and who is eligible to this program?
Of course. SCIENT is a Knowledge Alliances funded European project. It's been a great honor for Cyprus to have a project coordinated here under the Erasmus Knowledge Alliances program, because only 6 partners from the whole Europe got funding from this very competitive program. SCIENT means scientific entrepreneurs. We want to utilize their untapped business potential of PhD students, especially from the STEM field. STEM means science, technology, engineering, mathematics, because we believe that these people, the PhD students and graduates, have developed very good research skills, which are very important when you want to start your own business. And a lot of them focus only on having an academic or research career once they graduate from their PhD. And we believe that it's good to give them a new professional path, open their eyes to a new professional path where they can also utilize their research findings into building their own company based on these studies. In this project, we have 15 partners from 8 European countries. Besides Cyprus, we have Portugal, Spain, Germany, Italy, Lithuania, UK, and Malta. And at this stage, we're currently at the first stage where we are doing the training needs analysis. We want to establish what kind of training needs in terms of entrepreneurship education PhD STEM students have throughout Europe. And it's a very interesting stage because we are visiting the most successful and well-known entrepreneurial centers and accelerator programs in Europe. We'll be visiting more than 100 such organizations in Europe to gather their own experience, see what their gaps, and create a new entrepreneurship program, a pre-accelerator entrepreneurship program, especially for STEM PhD students and graduates.
Mm-hmm. And what is the next stage then?
The next stage is to create, once we have the training needs analysis report ready, the consolidated one, to create a very innovative entrepreneurship program for these students, pilot tested in 20 PhD students and graduates in each country. So in total, we will have 160 young people participating in this pilot testing program, receive their feedback on whether they like the program and whether they would like some changes, and then finalize it and have a big business idea competition here in Cyprus, where the most interesting ideas from all these countries will be taking part in this competition.
So assuming that someone is interested to jump in to this project, what steps must he follow?
If you are a PhD student or graduate in the STEM field and you would like to take part in this pilot testing entrepreneurship program, you can contact either Grant Expert, which is coordinating this project in Cyprus, or Sigma Life, who's coordinating all the social media of the project. And we will be keeping a database of all the interested people. And once we have the pilot testing, we will let you know.
Mr. Thomas, as we said before, there is a huge gap in innovation, generally speaking, in Europe. How do you see that this project will help towards this direction?
Well, for one, it's inspiring scientists to get out of the lab and enter a process that will eventually take them to the market. So for most people, this isn't even an option. A lot of people are sort of accustomed to following a career path that has them working in a lab or on their technology, and they absolutely fall in love with that technology. And so this is sort of a second path for them to follow, where they're given the method, the tools, what they need, and the assistance to actually take their own idea that they're in love with and actually take it to the market. And this is something that a lot of people, given the chance, are willing to take this. We've seen this in every European country. over the last 5 years, entrepreneurship and startups has become quite appealing to a lot of people, so almost becoming a buzzword. But nevertheless, there's a method to the madness. It's not something that happens out of pure luck. The first thing is they need passion, they need a very good idea, and then that's when we come in and provide them with the pre-acceleration stage of how do you get out of the building from the lab and enter a potential, ownership of your own company, actually applying those ideas into the marketplace. So
is this part of a specific methodology, let's say?
The methodologies are being sort of customized as we look at the needs analysis. So trying to understand exactly what is it that we can add most value in. There is a few methodologies out there, but they're all quite aligned. It's not rocket science, but it's not necessarily as traditional as business planning was in the last few decades. So it's more fast-paced, it's something that is much more exciting, but most importantly, it's appealing to those that are scientists and not business-minded. They're a different breed of person, so it's something that is also exciting. You don't have to have an MBA to get into business, and that's sort of the message we want to put out there to those PhD graduates and PhD students, that it's quite fun to make your own idea become alive, and it doesn't have to be that you have to have the business knowledge. So that's the part where we complete and complement in the marketplace.
Thank you very much. I hope all the best to this project.
Thank you.
I'm sure that it will be useful having in mind the high level of youth unemployment in the EU. Mm-hmm. So hope to see you soon with
Thank you
for the
more
invitation.
news.